while traveling, making sure you're not getting constipated is going to be really helpful for you just feeling good overall. But then secondly, prioritizing and supporting your sleep is going to be really important. So I think magnesium doubles there for you because you can put it on before night or take it before night and help support your sleep a little bit more. But I am one of those weirdos that like travels with my pillow because I like to have it when I'm sleeping, calm and relaxed, and it's great. But if I'm flying, that obviously doesn't work. Hello, friends. So we're going to be talking about staying healthy and staying balanced while traveling, which may be right up your alley, or it may not be right up your alley. I don't really know. We have a solo episode today, so I need to share a fun fact with you of something that I've discovered. And I was kind of like, what fun fact would you guys like to know? Because I feel like I have not been discovering any fun facts recently, which is kind of boring. But I will tell you one of my favorite things to do right now. It's not really a fun fact. It's just my favorite thing to do is filling up this massive mason jar, which hold please, let me look. 24 ounces of water. And I put my electrolytes in there. And I put this, so I use the lemon lime electrolytes from Paleo Valley, which I am obsessed with. And I put in a dropper full of a tincture called Nourished Woman. It's from Subluna. That's where I get all of my herbal tinctures because it's a blend of like oat straw, nettle, rose. So it's very good for your adrenals. Rose is very good for emotions. Nettle is very high in potassium. And it's just a nice, wonderful little thing that I am doing right now to replenish and support minerals while I'm pregnant. And that's what I'm drinking. And that's what I'm loving. And I have a little glass straw that I use because I'm all about the aesthetic. I want it to, if it's visually pleasing to me, then I know that I will enjoy it more. But that is my go-to. It tastes phenomenal. So Subluna is where I get my tinctures. It was the Nourished Woman one, and then Paleo Valley Lemon Lime Electrolytes. Lemon Lime Electrolytes, I send them to every mom. So anytime one of my friends has a baby, I like to send them a little postpartum package. And it typically includes Paleo Valley Meat Sticks and Paleo Valley Lemon Lime Electrolytes and magnesium cream and some other like fun things for them. But I just love them. Paleo Valley and Subluna, you can use the discount code Leah, like my name. So you can have a mocktail with me. Anyways, so that was my fun fact of the day. But what I really want to talk about, or what we're going to talk about today, is traveling and staying healthy. And I'm going to share like my random things that I do. And then I actually want to talk a little bit more about bowel movements while traveling. And the reason why I want to talk about bowel movements while traveling is I feel like a lot of people get constipated while they're traveling. And it's one, because they're eating different foods, probably not getting in enough fiber, probably dehydrated. And then stress. Like some people just literally get very stressed about not pooping, or pooping somewhere outside of their house, I guess I should say. So that is why I wanted to talk about that and kind of give you some hacks to just help with it. And these are things I like to have on hand. One of my kiddos, I definitely will give him support for bowel movements, like when traveling, just so I don't have to worry about him being constipated, and then obviously not feeling good and things like that. So, number one, to stay supportive while traveling, there are a couple supplements that we always bring. One of them being magnesium, and you can do magnesium supplementation. You can do magnesium like topically. You can rub it on the bottoms of your feet. You can do it on the bottoms of on your stomach or anything like that. I think that is a supplement you should always take while you're traveling. The second is a binder. And that's because I know I'm going to be exposed to a bunch of different things, maybe be eating different foods, who knows what. I always, always, always bring a binder with me when I am traveling. Now, the wide range of binders will just depend on like the situation. So I actually do bring them for my kids. So for my kiddos, I always bring chlorella. I love this for kids. And so we use the brand Energy Bits. We use the chlorella. It's the green bag. And they just get 2 of those and literally just applesauce, chlorella in their mouth. And they eat it, no problem. They actually ask for that daily, so I just bring that with them. I think they ask for it because they like the applesauce, but whatever. We're not complaining about the gift that they have given me. So, chlorella it is. Now, I will also either take chlorella. So you can take, if I was traveling, I would probably take 15 of them. When I say that they're tiny, I'm like talking like half the size of your pinky fingernail. Like they're really tiny. I don't chew them. My kids chew them, but I just swallow them whole. So that's a great binder. When I'm pregnant, I will do that one, or I'll do Takes to Me Supreme. That's another one that I like. Not pregnant, I would probably do something like maybe GI Detox. I really like that one while traveling. That is a really good one that I do like a lot. So, magnesium binder, digestive enzyme or bitters or something along those lines. So again, while I'm traveling, probably going to be eating different foods, probably going to not always be eating in a state of like rest and digest. So I am 100% going to bring a digestive enzyme. And I really like, there's 2 brands I really like. One is called Lipo Gold, and no, that's the enzyme I use. Like, what is the brand called? Just look up Lipo Gold. I think it will pull up for you. And then the other brand I like is Smidge, Smidge. If you don't know if you have H. pylori or not, choose the one without HCl. Both of those you can get on Full Script. And if you're like, okay, where can I get the supplements at a discount? You can just go to my website, leahbrueggemann.com, and go to favorites, and then it will say like get supplements at a discount. Boom, right there. You can like look up all those brands. You can get professional grade supplements there discounted. So there you go. So I do that. And then the last thing that I would actually highly recommend, like there's so many extra things you could do, but like these are like the core foundation things that I would do, is vitamin C. I would higher dose vitamin C because A, it's going to help with bowel movements, so you're not going to be constipated. But B, it's going to help supportive of your immune system. And if you're traveling, you don't want to get sick, you don't want your kids to get sick, all those types of things. Vitamin C. So, those would be the 4 that I would say are top of our list. So like no matter what, no matter where, no matter how far I'm going, like those are the things that I would bring. Now, if I have the capability to bring other things, I will. I honestly will. I would bring homeopathy, like in case anybody gets sick. I would bring some more herbs in case I need that support. But those are the 4 where it's like the non-negotiables while traveling is the magnesium, digestive enzyme or bitters, vitamin C, and a binder. And you just will notice such a difference because, everybody goes to travel and then they come back and then they get sick, and it's just this whole long thing. So those are the number 1 things. You want a place to be able to balance your hormones naturally. That's why you listen to this podcast. You want a place to ask questions, but you either don't want to commit to a program or you have been held back from the cost of one-on-one coaching, but you still want those results. And that is where Hormone Reset membership is going to change your life. Okay, so I created this for you, specifically for you, based on your guys' feedback and the questions you ask and the support you say that you want. And the Hormone Reset membership, you are going to get the training and the education to balance your hormones naturally. So I'm literally going to be taking you step by step through the training modules on how to go about actually balancing your hormones naturally. But on top of that, you're going to get one-on-one support in the private community. So in our private community, you can be sharing your meals, you can be sharing symptoms that you're having, you can get the feedback on making the changes as you are adapting everything and learning, because that's going to be such a game changer for you, because you could have the information, but you're going to need help navigating and implementing it in your life as you adapt it to specifically what you have going on. And on top of that, I know some of you are like, I just want testing. I want to have your eyes on my health and all of that. So you do have the option as well to add on testing, which is, whether it's hair tissue mineral analysis, you want us to go over blood work, thyroid labs, a hormone panel, a stool test, like whatever you're wanting, this is the place where it's kind of just like stepping into the hormone world and getting the one-on-one support specific to you. And you just get exactly what you need. So if you just want a hair tissue mineral analysis, that's what you get. If you want to add on GI map testing, that's what you get. If you're like, no, I just need the lifestyle and the nutrition and that's what I want to focus on, that's what you get. And we're in there helping you navigate it all in the private community so you can get that one-on-one feedback. And then on top of that, you can also get on some group calls. We have an option to join a group call once a week. Well, we actually have 2 options. Just pick the one that works for you and you can hop on and ask all the questions. This is great. This is the perfect place for my postpartum and my pregnant moms who are like, I need help, but I'm not quite ready for like a full program, but I need help with the symptoms that I'm dealing with. This is great for someone who's like, I've been dealing with mood issues, period cramps, some gut issues, anxiety, I can't lose weight. This is going to be such a good fit for you. Okay. So you can go to bit.ly/join-HRM. Okay. So that's bit.ly/join-HRM. If that confused you, you can just go to leahbrueggemann.com and literally it will say Hormone Reset membership and you can join there. So I'm excited to see you in there. I know this is going to be a really big game changer for you. I would really make sure, while traveling, I think making sure you're not getting constipated is going to be really helpful for you just feeling good overall. But then secondly, prioritizing and supporting your sleep is going to be really important. So I think magnesium doubles there for you because you can put it on before night or take it before night and help support your sleep a little bit more. But I am one of those weirdos that like travels with my pillow because I like to have it when I'm sleeping and calm and relaxed, and it's great. But if I'm flying, that obviously doesn't work. But in terms of food, so these are the things that we would do to help support food and nutrition while traveling. So I will take our water bottles, like we have the Brewmates, the big ones, and I will bring those with us, and I just will buy water and then just refill those up, just because water fountains, all those types of things gross me out. I think the water tastes disgusting. So unfortunately, the water that we're buying is from plastic water bottles. I'm sorry, but then I will put it in our water bottles to carry it for the rest of the way, just because it's honestly just easier than carrying multiple water bottles. But staying hydrated is going to be really important. And so I will put electrolytes in them also as well, because it helps my kiddos drink more water, and I do want them to stay hydrated as well. So that is really helpful and useful. We bring protein bars, pouches, and meat sticks. So these are all like super easy travel ones. They're just our go-tos. So we use the Paleo Valley meat sticks. We'll travel with those. Protein bars. I actually travel with like multiple different ones because who knows what mood my child's going to be in. From Paleo Valley, we use the apple and the lemon lime. Not the lemon lime, lemon. It's just called lemon. So we use those two. And then we also use the Aloha protein bars. Those are a big hit with my kiddos as well. And then what did I say? The third thing? Oh, pouches. I was like, what on earth did I say we brought? I specifically bring the chia seed pouches because of the fiber. So it's a great way to, again, get some more fiber in for my kiddos while we're traveling to help support regularity. So those are the 3 things that you will always find in our travel bag. Now, again, it's like if you're flying, if you're going in the car, if you're going for a really long time, like, like how many protein bars and things can you pack and all of that. But those are I feel like great staples that we can supplement with while we're traveling with whatever else we're eating. We can bring that in to help support. I just think that they're super easy to travel with, and they can really be a game changer there, because I just think it's really hard sometimes to find the protein and the fiber while you're traveling. And then if we eat somewhere and we eat out, we have to grab food, which we often do. Where's the protein and where's the fiber? I just try and find those and then stack on the rest. I will 100% allow fun treats for my kids while they're traveling. Like if they want hot chocolate, we'll get hot chocolate or anything like that. But I also try and make sure that foundation of getting in nutrition. And they know that. They're like, oh, I want this. Mom's going to tell me that I have to have my eggs first, or I have to have my protein first. And my eldest is 5 and he will literally, does a banana have protein, Mom? I'm like, no. He goes, okay, well, what can I put with my banana so I can have a banana? And I love how he is learning that it's not that he can't have those foods. It's just, what can I pair it with so that I feel good and I have energy and my belly doesn't hurt and all of those types of things. So those are, I feel like the practicality-ish types of ones. I really think that supporting your, it's like, I feel like it kind of goes into categories. So like when I'm traveling and I'm trying to stay healthy, I have like my supplement kit. It's like, okay, like what are the things that I bring and take to help with staying healthy, promoting regularity so you're not getting constipated and you're not feeling gross. How am I going to get in hydration? Because I think that's really important. You know, for us, it's bringing the water bottle, bringing some electrolytes that we can put in there, and then just refilling our water bottle. And then the next one is going to be like making sure that we have protein and travel snacks to really help with staying on top of everything. And so those are snacks that we pack. And then, you know, we try and focus on where we can, how we can pair in food while we're traveling. It's like, okay, well, what can we look for? What kind of foods can we bring in? Like all that kind of stuff, I think is also good. And then, I feel like my voice is still sounding so not there. And then the next one is, or the other category I would say is movement. And I will say that like if we're traveling in the car, we're really not getting that much movement in, but every time we stop, for a bathroom break, you know, obviously you walk in, you walk out. I will be the weirdo that will do like squats in the bathroom. I'll do some stretches. I'll do whatever. A lot of that is currently because I just get uncomfortable while I'm pregnant and I need to, you know, stretch my muscles and open up things and all of that kinds of stuff. So I think getting in movement where you can, like if you're at the airport, you know, we'll walk up and down to different terminals just to get movement in, because you're going to be sitting a lot. So get walking in. It doesn't have to be a workout. It doesn't have to be like you're sweating and lifting weights or whatever. You're just getting movement in, you know, do what you can with where you're at, I think is a good, support. And then just really, 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 support your sleep health to the best of your ability. And this may sound like cliche, but you don't forget your good sleep hygiene just because you're traveling. So like, don't be on your phone scrolling super late at night just because you're traveling and your routine is different. And then it's going to impact your sleep and blah, 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 blah. You know, still try and get off the phone, really try to prioritize like, when can I go to sleep and when am I waking up? And can I kind of like still protect that sleep space? Because obviously the better you're sleeping, the better the energy you'll have and all of those things. I also will say, acknowledge the fact that you're probably going to be a little bit more tired when you're traveling, especially if you're traveling with kiddos. Make sure that you acknowledge that you're going to probably need some nervous system support. So, don't overdo the caffeine. I will bring cordyceps with me. That's from Aversio Wellness Mushrooms. I always bring cordyceps with me while I'm traveling as an energy support. This is nothing to do with like my immune system and regularity. This is just like energy. Because I know you don't want to overdo the caffeine. So I definitely will do cordyceps. Versio Wellness calls it Energized now. It's their red bag. You can use my name, Leah, to save 15% with them. And then the other thing, and this is if you're someone that like gets super easily overstimulated and all of that, is I would highly recommend like bringing blue vervain. It's spelled Vervain. It is great for like the moment when you feel overstimulated, overtouched out, all of the things, and it can just help calm you down. So if you're someone that, if you're like, this isn't something like, if you're traveling by yourself, maybe not a big deal for you unless you get a lot of nervousness around traveling. But if you're traveling with kids and you're like, I'm worried I'm going to be overstimulated, overtouched out, there's a lot to focus on, I don't want to be snapping, I want to calm my body down, blue vervain may be really helpful for you. So like I said, I get all of my tinctures from Subluma. Like when we were talking earlier in the morning, or earlier in the episode about that, I get all of them from Subluma. But that is what I would do. That is, I think, some simple things that you can do to help support your body while you're traveling. So help you stay regular, help you not get sick, support your nervous system, get some more protein in, get movement in. Those are my hacks for life, but they work really well for us. The kids have fun while they're traveling, helps make sure that, everybody's not getting sick every 35 seconds. But yeah, that's my life hack. If you guys have any travel hacks that you would love to share, I would love to hear them because I feel like nobody knows everything. So I'd love to know what you do to incorporate and make your life easier here.